Welcome back, everyone, to Original Sin 2. Come on. You know you want to step away from the book. Come on. I'm not even here. Where was that? X. Look. Boop. See? Not even here. Just a barrel. Fine.
This is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters
Good
right
gods.
away.
There's been a murder here.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
No need to...
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Avoid looking into the room between the lurching ship and the smell of blood. You feel sick. Peer into the room and ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Who died?
It's a small ship. His name was Finn. Oddball. Looked to me like he saw something he wished he hadn't before he came here. We'll find out who did it, one way or another.
Okay. Can I
My,
go in?
smelling salts are strong stuff.
Yeah, why don't you take a break from reading the book? Oh, sorry. Okay, that's not yours. Don't touch. Okay.
Ugly sight, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Inform her that she wasn't this man's protector. She was his captor. Ask why she's letting you so close to the crime scene. I don't like either of those. We're just going to take our leave. Actually, wait.
Ugly sight, isn't it?
What's this? Inventory? Trade. I can, like, give her a thing? Okay. I guess not. Character is busy. That's funny.
Burns me up this happened. No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
Seeing as a solo, no, you can.
A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
Okay, so the kids want her to sing a song.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
Yes.
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Right. It sure says your name is Losa. Play along and take her arm with a grin. Tell the children they must be mistaken. Yeah, sure. Let's play along.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Sorry. No, I'm not laughing.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that that's true enough. Shake her hand. Losa, you presume. Ask if she couldn't find some more age-appropriate companions. Say you're more concerned with survival than entertainment. No. It's true enough. Shake her hand.
You presume right.
Ask if she knows anything about the murder that happened on board. Yeah, tell her she ought to have a look around with you. You can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
All right. You know anything about the murder?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out, either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
That's weird.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
I forgot about that. Because again, I've played this part a good bit with a few characters, and I totally forgot about her, possibly others acting weird.
Name?
Tell him my name.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, mate. We're trying to catch a killer here.
Okay. Well, if I'm not on your list, mate. Okay, never mind.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
How so?
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what he thinks he's doing. Ask whether the book he's reading is any good. He seems engrossed in it. Reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin.
What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
You're bemused. Who is this guy?
Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough. It is pleasurable to meet you.
Right. And what are you seeking?
Is there? Wherever do you keep it?
Sorry. The whole line was, what are you seeking? There's a lot of knowledge in the world.
Certainly not in your books. I have been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe.
Okay, that one book, though.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Right, okay. Tell him about war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. The history of Rivellon is the history of the Divine Order. Talk about Lucian the Divine and his son Alexander. Talk about the most recent threat and how the Magisters have been fighting the Void Woken all over Rivellon. Scholar, well, Cranley Hubert's work is generally seen as the authority, but you can recommend some histories of each race.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods.
Well, then you should have been more specific in your question.
This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Snort. If he wants legends, he should be reading a history book, or shouldn't be reading a history book. Yeah.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Insist. Why he was so curious about the gods.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Got it.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
I'm fine.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Okay, but wait, I'm not done talking to people. Hold on. There's people to talk to. There's the Red Prince.
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Humor him. Mumble through clenched jaws. What on earth is he doing?
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Merchandise?
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
Nod. Let's humor him. Nod. Tell him you're quite the wizard in the kitchen. A true chef.
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Most certainly. I've given a sheet of satin. I can make a bum look like a baron.
Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Oh, I most certainly have personal pride. You're no stranger. I'm no stranger to combs, powders, or perfumes.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we?
Yeah.
As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom. Well, that just about settles it. I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
I love this guy. I'm over the moon. Tell him I accept. Stare at him blankly. He thinks you're his what now? Let's accept. I'm over the moon. I am elated.
Of course you accept. Mine wasn't an offer, it was an order. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Alright, how about Namiya?
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
The indignity. Right. We've got a mug of beer, a bottle of beer.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
I didn't actually want to pick that up.
Can we just skip to the part where I
Can I put this like...
you shut up? You think me mad? Mad?
Wait, could I combine that with an empty bottle and get something? Hold on. Let's do this first.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
Okay. Hold on, let's try it.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Okay, so I want to...
So I know you can.
Where's the empty bottle? I know I have one. There we go. Okay, let's auto sort. That'll help. Okay, combine with water barrel. Invalid combination.
I know it.
Okay. What about a bucket of water?
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Okay.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them. I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on. One of us wouldn't kill our own.
Who do we have here?
They're picking us off one by one.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Boy, telling me not to think twice before addressing you like a child. Yeah, what am I meant to be hearing?
The ship, of course.
Let's quieten and listen to the sounds of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The ship is moaning like a sick man. The sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize the ship.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger. It's...
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds on the ship fade away.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Thank you, narrator.
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Nod, you heard it. What's it supposed to be?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
Oh.
Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell him he shouldn't talk like that after. Talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Wait, what? Tell him he shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Oh, burn my beard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate. Even here.
By the time I got to the end of my response, I had forgotten what he had said at the beginning of his statement. Ask why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about that place.
No, indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
If he's hatching an escape plan, you want in.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Okay. Gil.
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
Okay. Ooh, bedroll. Yeah.
Classify this slop as
Can I take both of those?
I've seen more appetizing
Yes.
things coming out of plague.
Okay, there's a bucket. There's someone over here.
There's nothing else it can be, Your Majesty. Are all
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
A dark spot? She's got a lantern right over her.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
May I join you?
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Laugh. Can she read the future in cow entrails as well? No. I don't want to upset this crazy person. Frown. Whose fate is she deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
Decide it's probably best to take your leave.
She smiles contemptuously.
I don't want to upset
Just a
her.
kitten in a corner, aren't we?
Yeah. Back away slowly.
Surely.
Grease key? An old key, now to find out what it can unlock.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
Greasy door.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Oh, here we go.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this trampy-fan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen course dinner.
Move closer. For some reason, your instinct for soldier. I've got 2 soldier options. For some reason, your instinct cries out to salute Ifan, but you hold yourself back. For some reason, your instinct cries out to salute Ifan, so you do. I'm really interested in this. Let's salute him.
Ifan seems amused at the gesture, but he bats your arm down from the salute when the Magister sees what you're doing.
Ah.
You served?
Say that you did serve, but you'd rather not tell him who you served. Tell him indeed you did. You served Lucian.
Me too. A long, long time ago now. Long before Source became reason to leash a man like a dog.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Yeah.
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Ask Ifan why the Magister suspects him of murder. This doesn't seem like the optimal part of the ship to hang around. Yeah, let's ask him why he's suspected.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate. Said that you're still curious about the murder. Did he do it?
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
How'd he find himself at the mercy of a subordinate?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Right. Ask Ifan if he knows anything about where you're headed to Fort Joy.
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
Say you'd like to meet Alexander, you'd show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order. Tell Ifan that's one acquaintance you're not eager to make. Say you've no interest in Alexander, all you care about is surviving Fort Joy. Yeah, sure.
Not interested in the son of the divine himself? I don't blame you one bit. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Say that my name is Gil. Tell him my name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Okay, so there's a locked door here. But it seems like I'm not going to be able to do it. Let's see if we can talk to that Magister.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Okay. Ooh, that got him turned, though. Oh, nope, he turned.
Never thought.
Yeah, I wonder what I'm supposed to be able to do. What can I do with a candelabra?
Right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd.
Use.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
It was one of them. I know it.
Alright, is he ever gonna move? Not that I mean, I don't know what could be in this room. I just know I've got the key to it. It looks like basket, food. There's a journal. I wonder if there's some sort of commotion I could make.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What? Didn't make it clear the first time. Scram.
I'll tell you if you keep it quiet long enough for me.
Drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the scales. Confirm. Okay.
Ask what you must. I've nothing to hide.
Here's a toy wood block.
What? Didn't me.
Okay, let's try talking to Gil one more time.
Ifan raises his eyebrows,
Or Ifan.
but shakes his head at your attempts to communicate, glancing sideways at the angry face of Magister Victor.
Yeah, but can't you, like, move for me so I can go check out what's behind that door?
I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad?
Can I just...
No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
Just wondering if...
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
I'm just wanting to try things. See what I can do. Like, could I... Could I... Ooh. Could I... Okay. Okay. We're going to try something. This is really dumb and pointless in a tutorial zone. But...
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that
Okay.
knuckle if you can
How
carry
much
it on.
does this crate weigh?
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Oh, okay. Can't pick it up. I was going to say, if I could, like, make a wall of... thing. Oh, also, there's an upstairs. Huh. All right. Well, let's head over here. Check in.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
It's a shame. I don't know what I'm supposed to
I'll
do.
tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for
Oh
me
my
to
goodness, they
listen.
don't stop talking.
Keep those bolts trained on her.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Say yes, sir, and turn to leave. This murderer must be brought to justice. This may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand by her. I'm not standing by her. Address the sorcerer and ask what she meant by there are others whose life. No, I want to see what happens if I'm a good boy and I follow along. Yes, sir. This murderer must be brought to justice.
By all means, do as the officer says. But you had better hurry, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Okay. Oh.
What's happened?
Now I can get through that door. Hold left alt to highlight objects. Yeah. Been doing that. Thank you. Oh. Oh, wow. Snapper. Let's grab a bottle of wine, cheese bread, ham, pumpkin soup. Wait, what did I just pick up? Broken source collar. Oh. Oh, wait, you know what? There's... Is there a... On Switch... On Switch, I have a button to, like, loot a big area. I guess I can't do that here. Oh, that just opens those up. Ooh, excellent. That's what I'm talking. Oh, toy. Twig with a string. Good part of the sword. Toy crossbow. Well, I mean, better than nothing. Ooh, I missed the chub fish. Deck of cards. I'll take that. I thought I had a key to it. I guess it's only this side. Requisition. Requisition, sorcerer hold. Pumpkin seed flower, sunflower flower. Okay, that's not interesting in the slightest. Wait, do they all say that? Yeah, okay. Okay, it seems like everybody's knocked out.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Hold your head to his chest, listen for a heartbeat.
You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Okay. So they're all knocked out. Hey, where's this little toy? Oh, there's a lemonade. Lizard mystics adorn themselves with the claws and teeth of slain predators, thereby channeling the spirit of the hunt. Huh. I'm assuming all these people are going to give me the same thing.
Curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
Shake him and try to wake him up.
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
Okay. There we go. Yay, I got in the room. Restoration scroll, thank you. Tomato. Garlic, sure. Why not? Okay, there's that journal. This tome contains no text. Instead, sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. Sure, I'll take that. Ooh, a pocket knife. Mashed potatoes. That sounds good. Should we... Because I don't know that I have... Like, I have 2 arrows. I feel like it probably isn't a bad idea for me to go ahead and switch to the... Wait, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Let's switch to the sword. Because I'll get 2 shots in and have nothing left to do. Alright, let's talk to the rest of them. Sort of.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Oh, reassure her you'll get out of here. If you can.
It's no use. Your words do not seem to reach her.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. A tooth.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, grayish-black clouds swirl through them.
Shake her shoulder.
No.
hadn't looked in this room yet. Okay, now can I look at the dead body? Chunk of flesh. Mysterious chunk of flesh. This could be anything or anybody. Sure, why not? Grab it.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Now can I take it? Ooh. Excellent. All right, now let's go up. Anything else in here for me to look at? All right, here we go.
Hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Oh. Another way. Oh, right. I forgot there were stairs over here. Okay. So we got some dogs in here. A dog. I wonder if I can talk to him. Let's try.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Shout to the dog it has to get out of here. The ship is going to sink. Call out to the hound and ask what's the matter.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much.
Oh.
Please make it stop.
Tell the dog you're not the one who did this. You'd stop it if you could. Ask the dog if its job isn't to hunt sorcerers. Tell it to go find the one who did. Oh, sorry. Ask the dog if its job isn't to hunt sorcerers. Tell it to go find the one who did this. That's still phrased really oddly. The ship isn't going to last much longer. Decide it's best to put the dog out of its misery. I'd stop it if I could, buddy.
Sorcerer.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
I don't know what to do for you, buddy.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Firestorm grenade. Cheese. That's where I keep my grenades.
Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Alright, so there's some people standing in there. Let's hold off on that for now. Gotta do our looting.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick!
Yeah, but we need the gold first, buddy. Ooh, okay, there's another sorcerer over here.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
Yeah, we'll get to it. Ooh, my first bow, a better bow. Excellent. I still need arrows. I wonder if I have anything I can craft arrows with. I doubt it. Old cap. Excellent. Okay, that's locked.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Yank hand away. I am guessing there's nothing good in there for me. I mean, there probably is. I do want to get to this guy, though. There's a water barrel. But I've got a water bucket. Can't I spill that? Oh, there's a chest right here. So, like, if I go in here... Oh, excuse me. If I grab this... Applies... How can I... Can I grab this? Okay. Because that... I keep forgetting how to combine. I gotta do this. Right click. Combine with... Invalid combination. Really? Okay, fine. Let's put this right here. There we go. Okay, that's all I had to do. I was wanting to keep that barrel if I could at all cost. Alright, we've got a skull-marked key. This enigmatic key is stamped with the white skull, the Manchester symbol for death fog. Note. Murtaugh. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out. You and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Good to know. What's your story? Oh, it's Fane.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire. It turns into must when wet. It cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
There's something familiar about the way he holds that book. Grab whatever is close at hand and move to attack the undead monster. Ask if he shouldn't be doing the same. The ship's going down. There's something familiar about the way he holds that book.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it. He's the elf that was reading the book.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Alright, that seems sensible.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Okay, do we dare try this? What happens if we go in here? Also, what are these stairs? There's no door. It's literally just a... Oh, it goes lower. Oh.
The moment you touch the door, your belly goes hollow and your skin goes pale.
Something tells me if I were undead, I could go in there just fine. All right, folks, I think that's going to be the end of it for this episode. And we will see you all next time. Thank you as always for watching. Adios. Goodbye.